The battle for border security coming to a head in Washington while the illegal surge hits another all-time high. The Senate reaching a deal that Joe Biden says would give him the power to, quote, shut down the border. Yeah. But House Speaker Mike Johnson says that deal is dead on arrival. Here to react is Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, thanks for being here. What do you make of this back and forth? What is the state of this deal, and what's your stance on it?
Pete, we haven't seen any text or language about the deal. I've been very, very solid in my response of I will not vote for anything that makes illegal legal. And the Biden administration tries every day to make illegal immigration legal. This is another way. They're saying they want us to say it's okay for 5,000 people to come. It's okay for us to close our border some days of the year. We are the United States of America. If we want to close our border, we close our border. We should be closing our border. Joe Biden has all the authority he needs to close that border. He refuses to do it. An open border is his immigration policy. They're needing to get people into these blue cities because people are fleeing blue cities and blue states, and they're moving to places like Tennessee. And so for the census, they need to bulk up their numbers. This is why these big city mayors are not saying close the border. They're saying send us more money so that we can tend to these individuals that are coming. Interesting.
I hadn't thought about the census angle on it. So do you agree with...
Well, that determines congressional seats and federal funding. And you take a state like New York that's lost 700,000 people, California that's lost, they both lost congressional seats in the last apportionment. They're going to lose more. And this is the way they get more people in. It's why we're saying you cannot be counted in the census unless you are a citizen.
That's the way it should be. So, by the way, do you agree with Mike Johnson, the speaker, who says, is the deal as described, real quick, dead on arrival? I mean, is it not something? I know you haven't seen text, but right now it doesn't look like something Republicans would support, right?
Oh, not at all. Not at all, because the president could close that border if he wanted to close the border. He will not close the border. We can pass all the laws there are. And if they are not going to follow the law, then why are we passing something? I like the Texas National Guard. Go close this thing.
There you go. I got to get your take real quick, because TikTok is reportedly trying to build a permanent office location in Nashville, up to 100,000 square feet on Music Row, according to multiple sources. I mean, we know where TikTok is funded and what it supports. What do you say to that?
I say we know what TikTok does, and we know what the Chinese Communist Party and their theft of intellectual property, they have cost us more jobs than they would ever bring to the United States. This is spyware. This is the way they're spying on the American people. In June of 23, Senator Blumenthal and I got TikTok to admit that the American users' data is actually stored in Beijing. And Pete, I don't want a Chinese spy agency setting up shop and then ending up hurting some of our great communicators, our great creators that are here in Music City, USA.
I agree. Can you block it?
We know what they're up to. It's propaganda and spyware.
Can you block it?
Well, I don't think there's anything that we can do to block it, but we sure are going to speak out against it.
Man, I wish so. The problem, too, is the mayor of Nashville would probably welcome them with open arms, because he probably agrees with the Communist Chinese on many levels. Senator Marsha Blackburn, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
You got it.
All right.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.